It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark and I will be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Boy, do we have a big show for you. It's Friday. We always have a big show on Friday. Going to get to that in just a second. I want to tell you about something else first. Over here to my left, you will see posters of Batwoman and Supergirl. They premiere this Sunday on Eastern North Carolina CW. Now, like I mentioned, we have a big show in store for you. First, let me also tell you how you can find the show. We're at WNCT.com. We're under the East Daily Download tab. And also, this is awesome. Go to the WNCT mobile app and you scroll down. There we are. Also, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Use the East Daily Download hashtag. We'd love for you to follow us. We'd love for you to play along and send us pictures and videos. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have a huge show because it's Friday, and what that means is this. Pick up your pencils. It's time for our next lesson in this week's installment of Let's Draw. We'll be live at Whirligig Stage for an interview and performance. We're going to wrap up our look behind the scenes of how Hurricane Dorian was covered by the WNCT-9 First Alert Weather Team. And if all that wasn't enough for you, Anise is here with a new Fashion Friday. But right now, let's check in with WNCT 9 on your side anchor, Shayla Reeves, and find out what she's making in this week's Let's Craft.
Instead of buying a bracelet, how about making your own? On this episode of Let's Craft, I'll show you how. You'll need 3 things for this project: memory wire, needle nose pliers, and your favorite beads. Here's a look at my collection. I have a lot of glass beads, and if you can tell, I love a lot of colors. You can pick these up. They're very affordable. You can find them at your local craft store. Let's get started. Grab your memory wire and cut off a section using your needle nose pliers. Bend one end of the wire. Get ready to add some beads. You can really get creative and make this bracelet your own. Select the beads you want to use. You can pick a pattern if you want. String your beads one by one on the wire. Once you've covered the entire wire, grab your needle nose pliers and bend the remaining end. Now your bracelet is ready to go. If you like this story, be sure to check out some of the other great projects in my series. I'm adding new content weekly. Hope you'll stay tuned and check it out. On this episode of Let's Craft, I'm Shayla Reeves.
Now downloading Fashion Friday.
I'm here at Fashion on Display talking with committee member Mickey, and we're wanting to get into kind of what goes on to put something like this together.
Well, the planning starts about 3 months in advance, and they start out fairly slow. We talk about our goals, we talk about when the date should be, and how we move forward. And from there, the meetings just get more frequent and more heavy duty with all of the details. And this year we've got some fantastic vendors on board with Pinks and Serendipity and Monkeys and From Marfa, which is a brand new shop, and that's just a start of the list. We've got another brand new store which is 3 years new but still brand new in our town called Votre. We've also got some jewelry vendors here also, Stella and Dot and Bailey's, that are accentuating these outfits. It's a bunch of the girls in town that appreciate good fashion, appreciate supporting our museum and local vendors. It's fun and camaraderie.
So I wanted to kind of talk about fashion as a form of expression and art. So how does that tie in to having an event like this at the museum?
So we had tossed around some ideas initially when we first decided to do this about would we do something that specialized on maybe the growth of Southern fashion throughout the years, but we decided that as a whole, fashion and trends today really is art, and it falls in line with the museum's goal of promoting art in every way that we can. Beautiful clothing, beautiful jewelry, beautiful ladies, and beautiful friendship. Everyone has worked their hearts out on this event, and I know the models are going to be working their hearts out this evening.
Today it was all about fashion, celebrating local businesses within the community and the latest trends in Greenville. I'm Anissa Sakile with the East Daily Download, and I'll see you guys next Friday.
Welcome back to the East Daily Download on Friday. Hope your day is off to a great start so far. Just wanted to give you a quick reminder that this Sunday, Eastern North Carolina CW world premiere, season premiere, just the premiere in general of the new show Batwoman. Another DC show that we've got on the network, Batwoman. It's going to be back-to-back with Supergirl. Here's the poster for it. The previews look great. We hope you check it out. Back-to-back, Sunday night, Eastern North Carolina CW, 8 to 9 o'clock, Batwoman, Supergirl. Two great shows, check them out. Okay, on another note, what we still have to come today is we're going to go with Ashley. She's going to show us how to draw some more in this week's Let's Draw. We're going to go out to live at Whirligig Stage for musician interview and performance. But right now what we want to do is wrap up our 5-part series behind the scenes of Hurricane Dorian that our East Daily Download team did. They followed meteorologists and reporters during the storm and really wanted to take you behind the scenes and show you how the coverage is created. It's a really interesting profile piece. Let's take a look. And don't forget,
well, I think a lot of people don't realize just what it does take to properly forecast a hurricane. Our workload does not kick into high gear a day or two before the storm hits. It actually kicks into high gear 5, 6, 7 days before a storm gets here. I'm talking about when the storm is hundreds, maybe even 1,000 miles or more still out at sea. If it even looks like it might potentially be a threat, in the day of social media, we have to gradually ramp up how we talk about it to our viewers. Believe it or not, the workload for me is at its heaviest and most stressful about 4 or 5 days before the storm gets here. So on top of trying to have everything deployed and positioned properly, you're trying to predict the future at the same time. And that's incredibly difficult to do, especially 4 or 5 days out in advance, because there are so many variables that can alter the path of that storm. A hurricane does not simply move under its own power. It is guided by other weather features around it. So for me to accurately predict where the hurricane is going to strike, I have to accurately predict where that cold front is going to be, or where that low pressure system is going to be, or where that high pressure system, all of these steering influences, where they will be. It is very stressful knowing that we have crew deployed in the field because we want to keep them safe. That's why we think and think and think, and sometimes it seems almost like we overthink every word choice that we have in the forecast, both written and what you hear us speak on air, to make sure that the message we think we are conveying is the message we need to convey. I don't have the hard set numbers in front of me, so what I'm about to say is a guess, but I think it's going to be probably close. Out of 21 years of forecasting, I would dare say probably 90% of those years we had a storm get close enough to North Carolina to at least warrant a hurricane watch being issued. Doesn't necessarily mean we were hit, doesn't necessarily mean the storm was a strong hurricane, but most of those 21 years, most of those hurricane seasons, a storm has gotten close enough that we've had to go under a watch. So another way of saying that is, it is rare to go through a season without something getting at least close to the southeast U.S. coast.
Every day, thousands of students walk through the doors of Chapel Hill Carrboro schools, and each one has different needs that need to be handled in a different way. Well, the Vitals app now puts that vital information just a click away.
We think it's game-changing.
Emma, what we're talking about?
It works by putting a beacon on a student's keychain or lanyard that will alert school staff of the needs of each child within 80 feet.
What happens is the parents, they fill out a profile, a personalized profile of things that they think that teachers or school nurses need to know about their students.
It's helpful for school personnel and for our school resource officers to go ahead and have information right at their fingertips, and that information can change from week to week or even from day to day based on a student's condition or perhaps medicational needs.
For school resource officers like Corporal Kurt Gurley, the app is a game changer that gives them a peek inside a student's life.
A lot of times when you have these interactions, you just can't get anywhere. You're trying and you're not making a lot of leadway. And to have that information right at your fingertips, pulled out, say this works for my son or daughter, and we're able to do that and see the results, it's amazing.
The hope is that with time,
Why did you do this?
the app will create a more inclusive environment that's vital for learning.
We want students to feel comfortable where they are. We want parents to feel comfortable sending their students to us and just knowing that, we're always on the lookout for ways to keep the kids safe and to make sure it's a great environment for everybody.
The app will first be deployed at the Phoenix Academy High School and will soon be available district-wide within the next few weeks. In Carrboro, Holden Kerwicki, CBS 17 News.
Hello and welcome back to the East Daily Download. It's Friday. We hope your day's off to a great start. Now, I don't know if you have weekend plans yet. If you don't, may I suggest you can go to the WNCT app, the mobile app, and you can watch the East Daily Download there now. It's great. Just go to the East Daily Download app, go to the WNCT app, scroll down to the East Daily Download tab, click on that, and you can watch the show. Or if you don't have the app, though I recommend that you download it. Otherwise, you can go to WNCT.com under the East Daily Download tab, watch this or any of the episodes of the show. Also, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we're right there, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. Okay, still to come, we're going to catch up with Ashley and get a new drawing lesson. I don't know about you, but I'm getting better at doing that, and she's going to teach us some more stuff in Let's Draw today. But right now, and I'm really excited about this, we're going to go to Live at Whirligig Stage to talk to the band New Aquarian. We're going to hear their performance a little bit later, but it's the first time we've had a full band perform on Live at Whirligig Stage. So let's hear them. Let's go. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pate, and today I'm here with the New Aquarian. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey Lauren.
Pretty well.
Going pretty good.
So how long have you guys been playing music together?
Together, we've been playing since May, June.
So can you guys describe your sound for me and what kind of music you play?
It bounces around a lot. Like I said, it's a solo project of mine in studio, so we just kind of do whatever it strikes me to record. Like the next release is going to be an all-acoustic, folksy kind of album, which, as you just saw, is very different from what we're doing right now.
Right.
But generally, it's like an indie garage rock.
So do you have any albums coming out soon or new music?
Yeah, so the first full-length album came out back in June, and that's what we were touring on.
So in terms of the writing process, can you tell me what that's like, how you write a song, how that goes?
It just kind of starts with like a guitar riff or an idea, like a concept. Most of the time, I'll get the general idea of the song written down, or in my head, that is, and come up with a drum beat to it and record the drum beat, because everything's based around the drums rhythmically, and then just sort of build the guitars and bass and synthesizers, whatever I want for the song on top of the drums.
So if people want to find you guys, figure out where you're playing next, get in touch with you, tell us all about that. How will they do that?
So most of my social media stuff is through Instagram. It's just at the New Aquarian, all one word. Aquarian is Aquarian. It's like someone born under Aquarius, that kind of thing. Yeah, we pretty much do that. Me and him share stuff around on Facebook. I'm Mark Griffin, that's Parker Miller. Yeah, Instagram's the main way to keep up with it. I post whenever we have shows. I try to post on the daily just to keep the music kind of flowing and keep the people that care updated about what's going on,
you can also check out our Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp, thenewaquarian.bandcamp.com. That's where I release all the music, not like through Spotify and all that kind of stuff. Most of it is on Spotify, but Bandcamp helps out a lot. It's more direct.
Nice. Well, thank you guys for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Super excited to have you here. Yeah, so everybody stay tuned for some original music by the New Aquarian.
Harlan was cleaning house. Everyone in the family has possible motives.
Was Harlan planning on cutting off Joni?
Did he plan to fire Walter? Is Richard having an affair?
That's some heavy-duty conjecture.
There's a family full of suspects in the latest trailer for Knives Out, the comic murder mystery with the A-list cast from Star Wars: The Last Jedi writer-director Rian Johnson. The lies, red herrings, and family dysfunction all hit the big screen November 27th.
As a lifelong comic book fan, it's a dream come true.
Anthony and Joe Russo have directed 4 hugely successful Marvel movies, including Avengers Endgame, the highest grossing movie of all time worldwide. They may not win an Oscar for it, but they'll pick up at least one prize this award season, the Motion Picture Showman of the Year Award from the Hollywood Publicists Union. The brothers will be honored at the 57th Annual Publicists Awards ceremony in Beverly Hills on February 7th, 2 days before the Oscars. A Latin American love letter from the Rolling Stones. Bridges to Buenos Aires is a previously unreleased concert film from the band's 1998 Bridges to Babylon tour. More than 2 hours of classic rock and roll, remixed and remastered from the live recordings. It'll be available on various digital, disc, and vinyl formats November 8th.
Now downloading Week in Review.
I wrote a little something.
You'll learn to cry like me. You're so cold.
Well, I really believe that PepsiCo understands that you can't move forward if you don't know where you came from.
But there's a relatively new restaurant just outside of Pink Hill that has the locals talking.
And have a good rest of your day. We're gonna take Ed for a little cruise now. See you later, bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to Let's Draw. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a pumpkin. Let's get started. First we'll start with the bean shape. Most iconic pumpkins will be in this shape, but try more elongated ones for a unique look. Next we draw curved lines from the top to the bottom to simulate its bumpy exterior. Then we erase the middle parts of the curved lines to make it look plump. Now we add 2 curved lines at the top to start our stem, then top it with a squished oval. For finishing touches, we will add some grain lines to make the stem look more like a real pumpkin stem. Then you can add color for your pumpkin, and you can make it all sorts of funky colors and shapes. Get creative and maybe use these drawings for some cute Halloween or Thanksgiving designs.
Well, that'll do it for another week of the East Daily Download. As always, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate your time. We are truly trying to earn your trust every day. So thank you so much for being here with us. Remember, you can watch the show at WNCT.com under the East Daily Download tab. Also, we have a spot on the WNCT app now. So you can go there and watch the show this weekend when you're out and about. Say you're sitting in the restaurant, killing a little bit of time, pull that app up and watch, whatever. Also, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. And one more reminder before we get out of here. First off, it's National Taco Day. So grab some tacos this weekend and enjoy, because tacos are delicious. But right now, come in. Just a quick reminder, Batwoman premieres this weekend, Sunday, Eastern North Carolina CW back-to-back with Batgirl, 8 and 9 p.m. Her time is now. Our time is up for today, so thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Now downloading live at Whirligig Stage.
stars with the moon and light the nights with cigarette. Yeah, we'll come alive after another fevered sunset. No regrets, so I'm sure that's what we'll tell ourselves. No reply, no chance of that again. Got the full moon blues, gonna be a recruit. Got a damn good excuse to have the full moon blues. Yeah! Sink with the sun and wait for those familiar eyes. Face I think I miss is the one that I would recognize. But lately I've been dreaming far across the sea, where we won't see the moon simultaneously. Got the full moon blue, gonna be a recruit. Got a damn good excuse to have the full moon blue.